Hello again, everyone. It's Mark Dempsey. I'm an author and journalist. And you know, one of the best parts about doing YouTube videos is that you get immediate response. People from all over the country have emailed me. I get about 10 to 15 emails a day, and everyone has a point of view. Some negative, some positive, but I assure you, everyone has a point of view. And that's what makes YouTube a great service because you can connect with people directly. Well, some time ago, I produced a video about the nonprofit group Get Schooled. And Get Schooled was created by the media company Viacom and the Bill Gates Foundation to try to get kids to stay in school, which, by the way, I think is an admirable goal. Well, in the video that I did, I criticized them. I said they were nothing more than a public relations effort. I criticized the credentials of their executive director, Marie Groark, and I also criticized the fact that I had submitted a proposal to them in good faith that would help kids stay in school, which I thought was very, very important, and I never got a response. If I had gotten any sort of response from Marie Groark, their executive director, I wouldn't have made the video. It's just that simple. The response could have been yes or no. Either way, I wouldn't have made a video. All right. So a viewer by the name of Sheila G saw the video that I produced about Get Schooled, and she contacted the Viacom executive that I mentioned in the video, Carl Folta, with her concerns, which I thought were very, very legitimate. And I want to read you the email that Carl Folta sent to Sheila. All right, and this is what Carl Folta had to say. Thank you for your note about Mr. Dempsey's video on YouTube. Unfortunately, I do not recall receiving an email from Mr. Dempsey, so I assume that his note was misaddressed or caught in the spam filter. Okay, Carl, now listen now. We all know that doesn't sound believable. I think the BS meter is just like over here, okay? Now, he says that the email was misaddressed. So I went back and I looked at the email that I had sent to him, and it wasn't misaddressed. It was the exact same address that he has, all right? And he also says the email might have been caught in the spam filter. Well, that's very interesting because Sheila G also uses Yahoo as her email provider. And her email wasn't caught in Carl's spam filter, was it? See, I also use Yahoo. So my email was caught in the spam filter, but Sheila's email was not? Does that sound believable to you? So my new name for Carl Folta is no longer Carl Folta. It is Carl Pinocchio. Yes, Carl Pinocchio. Okay? All right. This is what else he has to say. I have spoken to Ms. Groark, who is the executive director of the Get School Foundation, and she confirmed that she had multiple email exchanges with Mr. Dempsey. Now that's true. That's true. She did have multiple email exchanges with me. Contrary to his claim, she was clear with him that while his proposal did have merit, it was outside of the core mission of Get Schooled, and it was not something that the foundation could take on at this time. That's a lie. That's an absolute lie. She was never clear with me. She never gave me a response, and I challenged Carl Folta and Marie Groark to produce the email that she sent to me, saying that it was not in their core mission. And what I find so disheartening about that statement is that my proposal was about getting kids to stay in school. It was about getting them to read. It was about getting them to have a love for learning. It was about getting kids to really appreciate school and to understand that they needed an education, to provide positive examples for kids many times that don't have any positive examples in their lives. And that's not in the core mission of Get Schooled. Well, if that's not the core mission, then what is the core mission of Get Schooled? Is it, as I said it was, nothing more than a public relations event experiment for Viacom? Because we all know Viacom's core business is not education, it's getting kids to watch television, which is a detriment, a huge detriment to kids and good grades. Clearly, Carl goes on to say, clearly he was frustrated with the answer he received and chose to vent that frustration through his YouTube blog. I was frustrated, that's exactly right, but it wasn't because I got an answer, it was because I didn't get an answer. I never got an answer. After the video was posted, Marie Groark sent me this email. This is what she had to say. I am not sure why you posted your concerns on YouTube. Well, after looking at that 9-minute video, Marie, you don't understand why I posted my concerns on YouTube? Oh my goodness. Well, I don't know what to say to that. You should be able just to, understand that right away. Maybe you'll have to watch it a few more times. I'm not really sure. But in the email that she sent me after she saw the video, did she ever say, hey, Mark, I sent you a response? Hey, Mark, remember the email that I sent you? And Carl Folta said that he had spoken to her, but she never spoke to me. She never picked up the phone. She never asked me one question. And apparently she has lied to her boss, if you can believe Carl Pinocchio Folta, right? Oh my goodness. Anyway, this is what he else has to say. Get Schooled has introduced a number of important and high-profile initiatives that have raised awareness and concern about high school and college completion rates in this country, including television specials, national tours, and public service campaigns. All true, but raising awareness does not equate to results. Has Viacom or Get Schooled decreased the number of high school dropouts in this country? No. Have they increased reading proficiency rates in this country? No. Have they increased math proficiency rates in this country? No. They've done none of those things. So yes, raising awareness makes Viacom look like a good corporate citizen, which is what I said in the first video, that it was nothing more than a public relations event for Viacom. But does it produce results? And the answer to that question is no, it does not. No, it does not. It does not help kids. What it does, it helps Viacom. Now, what we have in this letter are two people who are not telling the truth. Carl Folta says that he just doesn't recall getting my email, and it could have been in the spam filter. Okay? Thank you, Pinocchio. And Marie Groark says, according to Carl, that she gave me a response. She didn't give me a response at all. You cannot trust these people. These people are not honest. These people are not genuine. And what you have here in this email is an executive at Viacom giving a person that saw my video misinformation. This is a cover your ass video, or this is a cover your ass email. Sorry about that. That's what this is. As I produce this video, I just want you to know the season is coming around. Christmas is coming around, and I just want to let you know that I don't believe that Carl Pinocchio or Marie Groark are going to get anything in their stockings this year. I really don't. I really don't believe that. You got to tell the truth. You got to be honest with people. You got to be sincere. This is not about public relations. This is not about being a good corporate citizen. This is about helping kids, and they deserve a lot better than just a bunch of PR. They certainly do. They deserve a lot better than that, Carl. And I deserve a response. And so if Marie Groark really did respond to me, as you say in this email, then produce the email. Show me what response she had. Give me the response. And if you do that, I'll make another video and I'll say that I'm sorry and I apologize. But you won't be able to do that because she never sent it to me. Okay? I've checked everywhere, including my own spam filter. Anyway, my name is Mark Dempsey. I'm an author and journalist. So the next time you hear any press release about Get Schooled, be aware of who you're dealing with, okay? Be aware. If you have any concerns or questions, please do call me or you can email me. Doggone it, just email me. It's markd112@yahoo.com, markd112@yahoo.com. And thanks so much for listening.